guys, what's up? It's Katie and I am back with another war video. Now this is the first war of season 3, so it's time to get a little bit more serious. We definitely have a goal in mind. We want to hit that platinum bracket. Remember, this is the quest back to platinum. So, you know, we made some changes, moved some people around, brought some people in, and hoping that everything is going to look up. We still have more changes to make, and, you know, I think we'll be progressing. So we're looking forward to that, and I think we're looking pretty good right now. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So the alliance we're going against is Dark Legion. I think we might have actually faced these guys before, either in this iteration or another SGA iteration. As you can see, last season they were Platinum 3. They are close to 17 million alliance rating, and they have a war rating of just over 2,300, almost 2,400. So we are on path 2 again, and I brought in my usual crew of Star-Lord, Ghost Rider, and Blade. And our first node is node 21, and we have the, you know, increased bleeding, the enhanced abilities, of course, you know, your boost. So the first nodes actually leading up to this were either empty or taken out by an alliance mate. So here we've got a 5-star Mystic. Now, my first thought was it was going to be a Morning Star, but I didn't see a Morning Star anywhere on the map, so I brought in Ghost Rider, so I didn't really have to worry about the bleed. Plus, I wanted to save my Blade for later fights when I had scouted the map, and I knew Ghost Rider could handle this node no problem. So, and of course on this node, it wasn't a Morning Star, it's actually a Mephisto, only 16k rated, so, you know, pretty easy. Basically, all I'm trying to do is avoid getting him to his special 3. Don't want to see a giant Mephisto. So, of course, I dropped a power drain on him here, and so he's not gaining that much health, basically just trying not to take any damage from that aura of incineration, but, you know, him being so low rated, that aura really isn't doing that much damage. So, right now I'm going to try to catch a heal in, throw a heavy, I'll throw a special. Alright. So I just want to try to regen a little bit of health before he dies, and down Mephisto goes, and we end the fight with about 70% health. Alright, so now we're at the Optimist, Pessimist node. We have a Cosmic Champ on here, so I decided to bring in Ghost Rider again. I don't really worry about healing him up because, you know, I was pretty sure it wasn't going to be a Hyperion, and it ends up being a little old Phoenix. Phoenix, she's pretty easy to fight. This is a diversity node, you know, node 26. So my goal here is just to, you know, just try to get her down and leave this fight with more health than when I came into it. And I want to get Ghost Rider up, his health up before moving on to the harder nodes of this path. One thing with Phoenix that sometimes gets me is that right of the Phoenix at the very end of the fight. Sometimes I forget about that, and it can catch me right when I'm like in the middle of a combo, and that right of the Phoenix kicks in, and I don't back out quick enough, and all of a sudden she's just smacking me in the face for a 5-hit combo. But you know, oh, there's that right. There it is right there. So I'm just going to back away so she doesn't catch me. And 1 hit, down she goes. Alright, so now we are at the next node where I seem to always run into Iron Man Infinity War, but luckily he is not on this node. They obviously don't have one because this node here, they put a Mystic Champ on here. And it doesn't have any charges on it, so I wasn't quite sure who it was going to be. I knew it wasn't going to be Mordo, but it actually ends up being a Magic. So bringing in Blade and Magic, ooh, little Magic's not going to stand a chance Magic is nowhere near the balls hard that she used to be when you bring in Blade. So I'm just trying to bait out those specials here. I want to get her to throw her special too, and then just wail away on her. Even with that extra power gain, you know, she's no match for Blade. I mean, I'm just gonna drop my L2 here, and boom, down goes Magic. Alright, so now we are at the unblockable special 1 node, node 49, and it's a science champ on here, and I already knew it was going to be a Yellowjacket. Sometimes there's a Quake here, but most of the time it's a Yellowjacket. If it's a science champ, obviously. So, you know, I'm just going to bring in Blade so I can get my danger sense on, you know, just back away from that special one. It's really not hard. I've actually gotten pretty good at dodging that since I've fought him so many times in AQ. So, as you can see, Yellowjacket goes down, no problem, and we are at the Bane node. And it's another Mystic champ, and I wasn't sure who it was going to be. I knew it couldn't be a Mordo, because when I scouted, that ends up being the mini-boss, and it ends up being an unstoppable Colossus, which is an interesting choice. I guess it kind of makes sense. Luckily, though, I still have Blade, so it's not that big of a deal. I'll just come in here, swing in, get him to throw that special, and, you know, pass that Bane back over, even though, you know, you gotta kind of watch because there is a lot of unstoppable action here. But it's kind of interesting playing around here, around that unstoppable. I never really thought to put him here. Just throw that Bane degeneration back over on him. At least it's not stun immune. That's not too hard. All right, let's throw my special 3 here. And Colossus goes down. Alright, so now we are at the mini-boss, and we have a Mordo. So, you know, I've done pretty well so far, no deaths, so I'm going to go ahead and drop a little champion boost on here. So, bring in Blade against some Mordo. I thought about popping an invulnerability boost, but, you know, just to give me that little extra oomph, but I don't know. I was like, maybe I can take an L3 and it wouldn't be too bad because, you know, I sometimes forget that Mordo's L3 hits like a bitch, so. But I mean, the whole point is not to get him to that L3, I guess. So I'm doing pretty good damage here. You know, he does have that extra power gain, and I'm pretty sure that this guy's got some high-level Mystic Dispersion here. But I did bait out that special. And he's already close to his L3, and boom, he goes and throws it. Oh, I thought he threw it sooner. Okay, anyway, there it goes. Sorry, guys. Jumped the gun. Spoiler alert. But luckily for me, Mordo's damage, you know, that L3 only gives 12%, so I dropped my special 3 here because he was already charging after me. And the problem sometimes I have with my special 3 is that my characters don't respond right away. So I'm just gonna let him, you know, fumble through that stun. And he's already up to his another special 3 and decides to throw it. But, you know, not too bad. I already have him in assassin range, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let him throw it. I throw my special 1, but like a jerk, he blocks it. So, you know, I get another 5-hit combo, and down he goes. So that was actually my last contribution to this war. And how'd we do? We lost, and I am really not happy about that. I can't believe we lost the first war of the season. It's not a good place to start. Even, you know, as I record this video, we've already made some changes, so hopefully, you know, that'll get us back on the up and up. So, you know, I'm hoping that'll help us as we make our way back to platinum. But, you know, I think I did fairly decent on my path. I still think I still think things will get better. So, you know, we can only hope and see and wait for more wars to happen. So if you guys liked what you saw and you want to see more, please remember to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.